Hi guys, it's time for another wax and wine session. Okay, so all of my consultant friends, I know that we are all super excited. The new fall winter catalog launches tomorrow, and we're all excited about the testers. So my testers, my transition set got back ordered, and I just found out today that it looks like they're getting delivered tomorrow, which is super exciting. So I wanted to go through the testers that I had to pull out the ones that maybe weren't going to be in the transition set, the returning scents, and put them in this cool insulated bag that I got from the Scentsy Success Store. So if you guys aren't using the Scentsy Success Store, you should be. It's really great to find all kinds of really cool licensed products. So typically when I have a customer, they tend to know what they like. They're like, I don't like florals, or they don't want pine scents. They prefer. I had a lady contact me last year at Christmas time, and she just wanted minty Christmas scents. Like, people know what they're looking for. And when you have the big bag of testers, let me show you. The full set comes in a bag like this, and it's large, and they're all jumbled together. And this was my spring and summer 2020 set. But I went through my fall and winter 2019 set and pulled out the ones that are going to be in this season's catalog. And then I separated them by scent category. So let me show you this cool bag that I got from the Scentsy Success Store. I don't remember what it was called, but you can find it. They have two different versions. They have this one, which is black, and they have one that is colorful. So it looks like this. It says Scentsy all over it so that you are branding yourself. So you could use it as a lunch bag. It is insulated. Or you could use it with your testers. And each pouch is labeled with a picture that tells you what scent category your testers are going to be that go in there. So this is for bakery. Obviously, it's got a cupcake. Fresh has a wave. See that? Citrus has a little orange segment. Wood has a tree ring. Floral is just a flower. Fruity is a strawberry. And spice is cinnamon sticks. Okay, so once you get the testers separated into their bags, then the segments fit in to the tote, just like the segments of a fruit. So let me show you which testers are returning scents from last year. And there's a lot of them. So I'm going to go by category, and I'm going to tell you what the scents are as I put them in their bags. So basically, I'm going to do a full sniff session once the transition set testers come. I don't have any of the new scents or the new releases for fall and winter right now. Like I said, they're supposed to be here tomorrow. It's been very sad. But at least I'm getting them the first day that they're released so that I can do a sniff session with you guys so you can know kind of what I think of the scents. And if you have seen other videos of mine, or you know who I am and you know that we have similar tastes and scents, then at least you'll have some idea as to what might be good or not good. Wine. Okay. Because wax and wine is the most important thing. Okay. So I'm going to just open my book. And we're going to talk about the spice ones first, because they are first in our catalog. Okay. So spice isn't usually my favorite category, but I do like spice scents in the fall. So I think I actually missed one. Well, that's obnoxious, because I did not put farm stand pumpkin. I see it too. I missed it. How did I miss that? It's totally in this catalog. Okay. There's a spoiler, right? Farm stand pumpkin comes back. It's making a grand reemergence. Okay, so first in here is apple and cinnamon sticks. Apple peel, spiced white pumpkin, and a touch of oak. And it is very much just like apple and cinnamon sticks, like just what you would imagine. that would smell like. I will probably not be wearing that this fall. It's not my jam. Okay. Next on the list, I was surprised that I liked. So, Autumn Hearth. Autumn Hearth is kind of a burgundy or burnt sienna kind of wax. And I actually really liked it. It says, cue up a classic. Apple, cinnamon, and tonka are all about fall. Okay, so you're going to say, but that's similar to apple and cinnamon sticks. And you're right. It's got apple, it's got cinnamon. The cinnamon in this is different than the cinnamon in that. And cinnamon scents are very, everybody's particular about what kind of cinnamon they like. And I prefer the cinnamon in Autumn Hearth versus apple and cinnamon sticks. Okay, so next on the list, okay, is Autumn Sunset. Apples, pumpkins, fall leaves, and spices, a top 10 fragrance. Not a big fan. This is just not my category. So, next is Blood Orange Spice is returning. Okay, so this one's pretty good. The sweet tart trio of candied apple, blood orange puree, and a cinnamon stick will satisfy your autumn obsession. And it's okay, but it's still just not my favorite. Okay. It's hard to find them. They're kind of all piled up. Okay, so next is Christmas Cottage. It's a red wax. Okay, so this is what Scentsy says. A cozy, inviting blend of Valencia oranges, raspberries, cloves, and spices. So I actually really like the spice in this, and I think that the reason I like it is because the orange and the raspberry, that sweetness balances it out. It makes it less about the spiciness and more about the fruit and it smells like holiday time. So I like Christmas Cottage a lot better. Okay. Cider Mill. Cider Mill, yay! I love sniffing wax. I could do this all day, every day. And drinking wine, this is my favorite thing ever. Okay, Cider Mill brings together fresh apples, crushed pumpkin, and simmering spices for a cozy autumn treat. So, apples, pumpkin, and spices. It's definitely a theme. Cider Mill smells better than apple and cinnamon sticks. It just does. All right, so next, I'm not going to smell it for you because I just don't like it. And I don't feel like that's, I'll sniff it for you anyway, because it's funny to see things that people don't like, right? Sorry, I'm having some difficulties recording this video. I feel like the drinking helps make it more entertaining, but also makes it wobblier, right? Okay, Cinnamon Bear. Cinnamon Bear smells like Red Hots or hot tamales or those gummy bears that are red and cinnamon flavored. It's like candy cinnamon, like all of those. Okay. Next is clove and cinnamon. Again, this is the spice category, so they're all spicy. Okay, so classic scent of cinnamon sticks fused with cloves. That's exactly what it smells like. Scentsy does a really great job of scents being true to what they say they're going to be. It smells like spices. It smells like you've got a pot on the stove with some cinnamon sticks and some cloves in it, and you're simmering it away, and that's what you want your house to smell like. You know, it'd be a great kitchen scent. It'd be a great fake out. All right. Cozy Fireside. Maybe I should put you there. Guys, I'm like terrible at videos. I'm just the worst. Okay, Cozy Fireside. Warm spice notes with zesty ginger and cinnamon. So it's interesting because the ginger is so spicy that it kind of makes you think that there's like a smokiness to this, but there's no smoke hints in this at all. which is interesting to me because it does have that like smokiness. Like Bonfire Beach has like a smokiness, and like Toasted Marshmallow has a smokiness. I like Cozy Fireside, and I like it in the bedroom. All right, so next is Farm Stand Pumpkin. Indulgent notes of fresh apple, cinnamon stick, pumpkin, and caramel. So it's got a sweetness. Okay, so that one's really good. I don't smell the cinnamon stick in there as much. I smell the apple, the pumpkin, and the caramel, and it's good. First day of fall. Where did you go? There you are. Okay, first day of fall. All the best parts are here. Just picked pumpkin, a breath of autumn woods, ground nutmeg, and a spicy dash of cinnamon. First day of fall. That one's really good. Okay. Homestead Holiday. It's blue. And it says that it smells like blood orange and cinnamon freshened by fir needle. Which is interesting because all the other like fir or tree scents are in the wood category. But this one made it into spice. I smell the orange and the cinnamon. And I guess I smell a little bit of the fir needle. I smell something woodsy in there. So I guess that must be what it is. It's good. That's a good one. I don't know that I'll warm it because I don't know that it's my style per se. But maybe I should try it. Maybe it could be my style. All right. Maple Apple Bourbon. Okay. So Scentsy says that this is juicy red apple and rich maple. Get in the holiday spirit with a splash of bourbon. And you can legit smell apple and maple and bourbon. Or like some sort of boozy background note. And it's awesome. It was a bestseller last year for a reason. People loved it. It's good. I like it in the kitchen. I think maple kind of needs to stay in the kitchen. But I also like food. I mean, okay, so I do fruity and citrus throughout my house because they smell like clean and fresh to me. But then like the bakery and mapley things I tend to keep in the kitchen. So silly. All right, the next one I'm definitely not smelling. Perfect Pumpkin Pear. This was a scent of the month last year in October. I did not like it then. I do not like it now. I will not be sniffing it. I made samples for my my customers the other day of this, and I still don't like it. So I know that about myself, and I don't need to smell it. Okay. Pumpkin Cinnamon Swirl. Okay, so this one is my favorite of the pumpkin scents. This is the one that I'm going to be warming all throughout my house. It's got a little hint of cinnamon. It's like if you had a pumpkin cinnamon roll. So it's like got frosting and pumpkin and sweetness and decadence. It's so good. And last but not least, Welcome Home. This was a bestseller for a good reason. Scentsy says it's warm and welcoming with cinnamon and spices. Welcome Home. I don't really warm this one that much either. But I like it. When I sniff it, I'm like, yeah, I like that. I don't know why I don't warm it. I don't warm it. I don't know why. So that is the spice category. And I'm going to put it in the cute little tote. I'm so excited to show you guys this thing all filled up. Okay, next on Scentsy's list dun, da, 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 is bakery. And I'm just saying next in the catalog. Okay. The first scent that is not one of the new releases, because unfortunately there's a lot of new releases in bakery and I don't have any of them. I'm very sad. And by a lot, I mean, looks like 3. But it feels like a lot to me. Okay, the first one is apple butter frosting. Scentsy says, A heartwarming medley of cinnamon spiced apples and decadent vanilla buttercream. Okay, so it's like apples and cinnamon, but like, if you guys were into Squeeze the Day was lemon and vanilla cream. It's like got the same kind of vanilla cream backdrop as Squeeze the Day, where it's kind of faint. It's on the back end of the note. The heart of the show in apple butter frosting is the cinnamon spiced apples, and if you've ever smelled them making apple butter, like at a farm or a fair or something, it is so amazing. It smells so good. Like, I almost wish that they would have left the frosting out and had a scent that actually smelled like apple butter, like being made, like fresh, because it is so awesome. Okay, next on our list is apple cherry strudel. Granny Smith apple, cherry, and vanilla drizzle insist on dessert first. Totally a dessert first kind of girl. Okay, so I smell apples and I smell cherries. I don't smell the bakery note. I get like a little, maybe like a little almond extract in there, like a little apple cherry almond, but I don't get the bakery. I don't smell the strudel. I just don't smell it. But this is only a tester, so perhaps in the bar it's more out there. Okay, baked apple pie. Okay, so that one, Scentsy says, flaky crust, apples and spices combined in a strong scent. And I love that. I love the crust note, and I love the apples and the spices, and you can smell all of it. That's a good one, guys. Baked apple pie. All right, next on the list of ones that I have is blueberry cheesecake. Thick, rich New York cheesecake with a light graham cracker crust and delicious blueberries. And you can smell the blueberries for sure. It's very blueberry forward. You get the little bit of tangy cheesecake, and then you also get the graham crackers. So that's a pretty cool scent, because it really does smell like a blueberry cheesecake. All right. Next is, in the bakery category, brownie batter. And what they say is rich, heavenly notes of baked brownie, cocoa powder, and vanilla bean will set the stage for some serious cravings. It smells like brownie batter. It smells very, very chocolatey. I don't know that I would want my house to smell like brownies, but I would consider using this as a mixer. And I actually think it would go really well with a scent in the fresh category, to be honest. And I will tell you when I get to it. Well, I'll just tell you. I think this one, brownie batter, would mix really well with perfectly peppermint, and I think it would smell like a thin mint cookie, like delicious mint chocolate chip cookies or ice cream or something. I think it would be amazing. So that might be on my list of things to try this fall and winter, is to mix those two and let you guys know. Next is butter pecan. If fall had a flagship fragrance, the blend of candied pecan and maple folded with butter would be a strong contender. Butter pecan. You can smell the nuttiness and the maple and the butter. It's so good. This is one that was in my Scentsy Club that I have now removed, but butter pecan is amazing. Candied cranberry pecan. Classic cranberries and pecans are sweetened by sugarcane and a ribbon of brandied plum. You definitely get the tart cranberries. I don't get the nuttiness in this. The brandied plum comes forward though. I do smell that. Okay, hug in a mug. Curl up with chocolate, hazelnut, and cookie dough. So Mocha Doodle left the catalog this season. Mocha Doodle has never left the catalog. If you were a Mocha Doodle fan, so there's no coffee scents right now in the fall and winter catalog. And I was kind of hoping that there'd be coffee notes in breakfast in bed, because if I'm having breakfast in bed, there needs to be coffee. However, there are not. from what I've heard. I have not sniffed breakfast in bed yet, but that's on my agenda. As soon as I get those testers, I'm so excited, guys. So anyway, there are no coffee notes in any of the fragrances in the fall and winter catalog. If you're a Mochadoodle fan, the closest thing you're gonna find is Huggin' a Mug. And it's so good. It doesn't matter that there's no coffee. Like, this is a good one. I love it. Okay. Pumpkin roll. So we have pumpkin scents in the spice category, and I like them. And now we also have pumpkin scents in the bakery category. Pumpkin roll. Creamy pumpkin pie filling surrounded by yellow cake, pecans, butter, and spice. Okay, so this to me smells just like all the other pumpkin scents, to be honest. I mean, I don't get the cake. I guess I get the butter. I get that it's pumpkin pie filling instead of like just pumpkin. And I get the spice, but that's it. Stroopwafel Delight. Okay, a cozy twist on a traditional Dutch treat made with creamy vanilla, rich melted butter, and cinnamon. Stroopwafels are delicious. They are delightful. I've had them before. I love them. They're like a thin waffle cookie with a layer of caramel in the middle. This has a little more cinnamon than, or like spice than a stroopwafel in real life does, probably to make it a little bit less cloyingly sweet, because like just straight caramel and waffle cookie might be like a bit much. It's okay. I don't like it. In my house, I don't necessarily like this caramelly, like sugary sweet scents as much. So I don't actually melt that, but I have friends who love it and think it's amazing. I tend to not like the like super sweet bakery scents, and I tend to prefer like the more subdued ones. Like a scent that I really loved was Perfect Oatmeal. And if you guys have ever smelled that, it's not like a super sweet bakery, but it's got like that, it's got oats and brown sugar, and it's got like that kind of stuff where it's not like cloying. So Stroopwafel Delight's not for me. Next we have Sugar Cookie. So Sugar Cookie is warm, sweet blend of butter, sugar, and creamy vanilla. Okay, so again, it's not my jam. It's too bakery for me. However, people love it and use it as mixers. It would also be good mixed with brownie batter to cut that down a little to make it less chocolatey and add a vanilla touch. And I can see how it would make a great mixer. So I would be willing to use it as a mixer. I don't know that I could use it in my like main living area, because I use an entire bar of wax and I fill up all the warmers in my main living space. And then I sit and I'm enveloped by 8 cubes of fragrance. And so that's a lot of Sugar Cookie. Okay, last but not least is Vanilla Bean Buttercream. It smells like those vanilla perfumes that you get like as a teenager, like the body sprays at Bath and Body Works. It smells like that to me. I can smell the creaminess of it. Bakery's not my category. I mean, I like some of it. I don't like all of it. Okay, so next, moving right along to fresh. So fresh is definitely more my category. We have quite a few bestsellers and returning favorites in the fresh category. All right, so got that all set up. First, that is returning to us from the archives is Aloe Water and Cucumber. Aloe water, cucumber peel, palm frond, and pineapple nectar are oh so mellow, it says. And they are oh so mellow. Very mellow. I'm currently using this in a Scentsy Soak, so I smelled that and it smelled like a bath. If you guys are not aware of Scentsy Soak, for $12 you get a 2-pound bag of delightful scented Himalayan sea salts and amazingness that make your skin smell and feel amazing. Love my Scentsy Soak. My favorite scent that I've ever had in Scentsy Soak is Now in Zen. That is a very fresh, clean scent that has been discontinued for this this catalog season. It's very sad. Next that is returning is Amazon Rain. It's a green wax. It's a set off on a rainforest romp. swirling with sweet notes of melon, orange zest, coconut milk, and sultry night blooming jasmine. So I can definitely smell the jasmine. I can definitely smell the melon, and I can definitely smell the coconut milk. It smells very clean. It smells like it would be a really good cleaning product. Like, you want to clean your house with this. Which, by the way, if you aren't using Scentsy cleaning products, they're amazing. The other day, so I have an 8-week-old baby, and she's real cute, and hopefully she'll make an appearance on one of these videos at some point. But I was holding her, we're feeding her, everything's going well, and all of a sudden I felt something warm running down my leg, and baby girl pooped on the couch. So it's really important to have lots of Scentsy products on hand, because I totally cleaned it up, but it came out. So good news, baby poop on the couch. Wine and wax, guys, wine and wax. Okay, next, so surprised this one came back in the catalog because all of the other beachy ones were removed. This is By the Sea. Scentsy says, the scent of ocean air wafting through dewy seaside grass. Okay, so By the Sea smells amazing. I love this. I don't know that I would warm it in the fall or winter, but I definitely like it. Like, this category is kind of my thing. I don't warm all of these scents, but I like them in other products. Like, I would use a Scentsy Soakin' By the Sea. All right. After By the Sea comes Clean Breeze. Clean Breeze says, white florals with a touch of spring. This is the scent of fresh, clean laundry. It is very much a laundry scent. It is very much a floral scent. So in the international collection, we just got Windowsill Breeze, and that smells so good. This is like a kind of like Windowsill Breeze is like a sad cousin. All right, next is Clothesline. Clothesline is crisp greens, orange flower, creamy violet, and white wicker basket will let you savor the scent of just washed laundry. Okay, so I like Clothesline. Clothesline smells very different from Clean Breeze. Clothesline just smells very much like just straight laundry. You've just done all the laundry. Next is Cozy Cardigan. I love Cozy Cardigan. All right, Cozy Cardigan says, find bedded bliss in layers of soft suede, blushing rose, and amber silk. So I don't normally love rose, and I don't smell rose in here. I smell the amber. I smell amber. It smells like soft amber goodness. It does have a laundry kind of thing with it, but not really. And Cozy Cardigan's coming out in a lot of new products this fall and winter, which is really exciting because it is such a great scent. Okay. I don't see Eskimo Kiss in my list of my leftover things. Okay, so next is I'm Snow Over It. You know you love it. Sage, whispering pine, and cedarwood bursting with bright berries will rekindle your winter romance. Okay, so they're suggesting this is a bedroom scent, and I would agree. This is a winter bedroom scent. This is not a fall. I smell the sage and pine. And I smell the berries a little bit. Like, there's definitely something freshening or brightening that up and giving it like a pop of sweetness. So I get it. I'm Snow Over It is a really good one. Jammy Time. Drift into dreamland with baby freesia, lavender, and sweet pea. Okay, so Jammy Time smells so much like bedtime. It's like kids' fragrance. I used it in my laundry for a while, so now I smell it and it makes me think of laundry. I like it. It's lovely. Just Breathe. Breathe deeply a soothing eucalyptus, zesty lemon, and a medley of mints. Comfort and rejuvenate. You can definitely smell eucalyptus, lemon, and mints. It is a wonderful fragrance for somebody who has a stuffy nose. You don't want to use a Vicks. You just want something, but it doesn't smell just like straight eucalyptus. There was a Bring Back My Bar that was just straight eucalyptus, and it's fine. I don't love it. But my wife does, so I give it to her. But yeah, Just Breathe definitely cuts the eucalyptus with the lemon and the mints, and it smells really, really good. Okay. So I didn't like Newborn Nursery. I never liked Newborn Nursery. And then I just had newborn, and now I kind of like Newborn Nursery. And I have a scent pack in her nursery, and it's hanging from her little changing table to cover up the scent of the dirty diapers, 'cause she's a diaper pail. I had put an apricot and vanilla scent circle in there. I like Newborn Nursery. Okay, so if anybody smelled Newborn Nursery before, you know it smells just like baby powder. So what Scentsy says is, fresh, clean, and powdery, this dreamy scent evokes memories of cradling your little ones. I have children that are older, and I still didn't go, oh, Newborn Nursery is so sweet. Now I'm like, oh, Newborn Nursery is so sweet. So anyway, Newborn Nursery smells like a baby. Perfect peppermint, cooler than most. Pure peppermint is the popular kid you'll love to love. Would be great mixed with brownie batter. Perfect peppermint is very cool. It's very much peppermint. It's like when you rub a peppermint essential oil on something, like, or you diffuse peppermint essential oil, like it smells just like peppermint. Silver bells. Mint candy canes dance over... I cannot read. Mint candy canes dance over warm and welcoming winter pear, all enveloped in a velvety blanket of caramel and vanilla sugar. You know what might help my reading problem? More wine. It's good. It's good wine. I don't even know what it is. It's red. Silver bear. My speaking has not gotten better, guys. I must need more wine. Silver bells. I smell the mint candy. And I kind of smell the caramel and vanilla sugar. Like a bakery, like when you make cookies and you crush up candy canes in them. That's kind of what it smells like. And then vanilla mint. Wintergreen frost sparkles over vanilla and frozen citrus. It's definitely wintergreen and vanilla. I'm excited to get the new ones. They sound really fun in the fresh category. Okay, now we've got, and this bag is so cute, guys. You want to see what it looks like right now? Look how cute. So it's got fresh, spice, and bakery, and all the little testers are in their little homes in there. Isn't that fun? Okay. Next in our catalog is the woods section. Okay, so woods. And the very first one is Be Merry. So it says, joy abounds in pine boughs dotted with holly leaf and cassis. I don't exactly know what cassis smells like, but I like the smell of Be Merry. It does have Christmas tree scent. It's not traditional Christmas tree scent though. It's got Christmas tree in it. The cassis kind of like sweetens it up, but not like sweeten it up like a bakery kind of sweet. It's like a sweeten it up like a fruity kind of sweet. So maybe cassis is some sort of fruit. I don't know. It's pretty sad that I don't know. All right, cedar cider, an autumn medley of the reddest apples, cinnamon sticks, and vanilla beans, nestled among fragrant white cedar branches. I like it. And when you melt a full bar of cedar cider, you can really smell the cedar, like a cedar chest or like a cedar closet. Like the cedar really comes out in it, which I kind of like. So this was one of the new releases a couple years ago. I think it was like 2 years ago. It was before I became a consultant. Christmas cactus. So I'm going to read you the description, and then I'm going to tell you what I think about Christmas cactus. Agave nectar and citrus trim Siberian fir for a new kind of winter wonderland. Christmas cactus. I love this. It has that Christmas tree scent, but then it also has that sweetness. It's got that good, and first of all, I love Christmas cactuses. I have, this one that I just enjoy all the time in my Scentsy office that is a disaster. I'm working on it, guys. Love Christmas cactus. It reminds me of my granny. She always had Christmas cactus. Cranberry garland. Sweet tart cranberry grounded by sage and earthy pine cones. You definitely can smell cranberry in there. Like, more than any of the earthy notes, any of the pine. Like, it's so cranberry forward. It's so good. I like cranberry garland. Let's see. Next is iced pine. As refreshing as a walk through newly fallen snow. Green fir and pine kissed by peppermint. I don't smell peppermint. This to me is what a true Christmas tree scent smells like. So when I have fake trees. Real trees are a huge mess. But what I miss about real trees is the scent. And for me, iced pine smells like what a real Christmas tree should smell like. So that's the one that I choose. Next on the list is Mystery Man. Warm white cedar, green verbena, and citrusy bergamot in a perfectly spiced, sensual fragrance. Mystery Man's good. It's like a clean man. Pretty and Plaid was the scent of the month in December, and I love this. Juniper berries jibe with minty fresh wintergreen, festive Douglas fir, and bright tart cranberries. I don't smell the cranberries. I smell the trees, the woods. I did not pull out my saddle up tester. I believe it's in this other bag, but sheer leather. Slip into something more sensual like bergamot, a subtle hint of leather, and sandalwood. Is it bergamot or bergamot? I wonder. Okay. I like sheer leather. I'm going to go ahead and smell weathered leather with you because they're not next to each other in the book, but they're very similar. Okay, weathered leather smells like when you go into a leather store. It says, step into an old-fashioned saddle shop. That's exactly what it is. Brimming with dark suede, tooled leather, and vintage saddles over a backdrop of oak. There is no oak. This is straight up, you walked into a leather store and everything just smells like leather. Like, and you walk out and you feel like your hair smells like leather. Like, it's so strong. That's what it smells like. Very snowy spruce. Breathe in fresh forest air. Balsam, spruce, and cedar branches embrace the warmth of amber and woody pine cones. That also smells like Christmas tree. It's like a little bit different. It's like a little bit different from iced pine, and it's a little bit different from Pretty and Plaid. I feel like the other two are more strong tree. Like, they're more hardcore tree, and like very snowy spruce is kind of like tree, but like a little bit different. It's not as strong on the tree notes, maybe. It's got that other stuff in it. It's got the, I don't know, balsam, spruce, and cedar branches. Maybe it's the amber that makes it not smell tree-like to me. I'm not sure. Okay. Whew. It's been quite long. Longer than I expected. Next we have Fruity. Y'all, I like Fruity. I like Fruity a lot. And I'm real excited about the new stuff. And real excited. Okay. So Berry Bright was in the spring and summer catalog, and I did not go through those testers, so I have that tester, but I didn't pull it out, so I'm very sorry, but it's a good one. Next on the list of things that I do have is Black Raspberry Vanilla. Okay, so I smell the raspberry more than I smell the vanilla. Anyway, so Scentsy describes it as delicious sun-sweetened dark berries warmed with vanilla. I get the berries. I got a lot of like raspberry goodness, but I don't get the vanilla. It's good. It's not strong enough necessarily for me in my house. And I know that some people say it's a powerhouse in their house. It's not that strong for me. Caramel Apple Craze was the scent of the month in September of last year. it came with this really awesome, like, ghostly mansion warmer. Loved the warmer, didn't love caramel apple craze. I think it's similar to Stroopwafel Delight in that I don't like caramel scents as much. So that was unfortunate. Next is a really good one. The scent of pure autumn bliss, fresh juicy pear and sweet honey together with subtle hints of spices. It is honey pear cider. So a lot of pear scents I don't like perfect pumpkin pear. I won't even sniff it for you guys because it's so gross to me. Honey pear cider is pear done right. Whatever the pear they use for this, that's the pear they need to use for everything. Maybe it's that they add the honey. Maybe the honey makes it better. I don't know, but honey pear cider is a win. Next is perfectly pomegranate. Dark and juicy pomegranate with a sweet berry finish. This is a classic. It's not an authentic pomegranate. It is like a candied pomegranate or like a pomegranate syrup that you'd add to a drink. Like not pomegranate juice, but like the sugary syrup if somebody was like, I want a pomegranate mocktail or something. That's what it smells like to me. This one people really are curious about a lot. Sea salt and avocado. What do you white, pink sea salt, Valencia orange, and creamy avocado keep your spirit in fight? Okay, so I don't know what this smells like. Like, people ask me and I don't know. I don't smell the avocado. I kind of can smell the orange in there, but it mostly just smells fresh and clean. Like, I don't really get avocado. Snow-kissed cranberry was the scent of the month for November last year. It says frozen pink cranberries trek through fresh fallen powder, white balsam, and glistening sugared woods. It's good. It's definitely cranberry. It's definitely like a little tiny bit of a woods note, but not like strong woods. It's mostly cranberry, and it's so, so good. Okay. Next is Very Merry Cranberry. Lush red winter berries pop against a backdrop of snow-covered cedar, creating a lovely winter landscape. Again, it's mostly cranberry to me. I love this scent. This to me is very Christmassy. I want to warm this at Christmas time. I love it. Love it, love it. And last, but certainly not least, in my heart, is Winterberry Apple Tea. This was in my Scentsy Club. I just removed it because I can order a 6-pack of this if I want. Winter tea cozies up to cranberry, apple, and honey. So I actually, when Buzzworthy came out, which is a very honey-forward scent, I mixed them. I mixed Winterberry Apple Tea with Buzzworthy to do tea with honey. And it is so good. Guys, Winterberry Apple Tea. It's my jam. Okay. So the next category actually has 5 scents in it, and I only pulled out 3 testers. The other 2 testers must be in this other tote that I have. It is citrus, and I love citrus. And so here's the deal. So the ones that I didn't pull out are lemon, verbena, and squeeze the day, both of which I love, especially in cleaning products. The 3 that I've gotten out of that tester set was Blue Grotto, Runaway with fresh tropical notes, sweet citrus, and lush botanicals. It is a dupe for the Capri Candle Volcano. It smells delicious. It smells very orangey. As far as citrus goes, that's the only citrus I smell, really. It's possibly a touch of grapefruit, but mostly orange, like Valencia orange, and then those botanicals that brighten it up. The next one is Coconut Lemongrass. I do not love it. I do not love coconut or lemongrass. I will tell you what I love it for. It is very strong, and it will cover up any cooking odors that you have. It neutralizes stank. So, FYI, if you're cooking something gross like bacon, I mean, bacon's not gross, but like that leaves a smell. Okay, and last but not least, Sun-kissed citrus, a lively blend of oranges, lemons, limes, and grapefruits. I can definitely get the orange, the lemon, the grapefruit. Maybe not the lime? Okay. Now, the floral category has one lonely scent in it this time. Let's go around. Oh dear, this is not fitting so well in my